Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. This reading right now is going to be for the Pleiadians, and this is for this coming month. So the month of December 2019. So what I would like to start with is actually a light language drawing that I did do recently, reading, and I just felt like it was channeled to me for a reason and that I need to share it. So I am going to share this with you now. And upon gazing upon this, there is a lot of higher dimensional frequencies in here, a lot of upgrades in here, a lot of light codes in here. So if you want to gaze upon this, if you want to like pause the video and gaze upon it for a few moments to allow these codes and upgrades to integrate. But I wanted to share that with you guys. Well, it was important and I was being told to share that. I have a few other activations that I'm going to be sharing, and if you would like to stay to the end of this reading, I am going to be doing a crystal light language activation for the Pleiadians specifically. And so if that's something that you're interested in, definitely stay, because we're going to be sharing lots of messages here. I did do some automatic writing, and this is actually for now through 2020, and this is the automatic reading for that, but this tarot reading in particular is just for this coming month. But I did want to share these messages that I channeled for you for now through to the end of 2020 for the Pleiadians. So what you're going to be working on this coming year and the things that you're going to be experiencing are all written down here. So I'll actually post a photo of this so you can pause it and read it better, but I'll read them to you. There's trust in self-integration, liberation of soul, sea creatures referring to the turtle, representing take things slow and steady because slow and steady wins the race. You're going to be discovering personal ley line activations due to your personal energy signature. You're also going to receive higher dimensional crystalline encodements. You're going to feel self-fulfillment in your unique service to others. So a lot of self-fulfillment there in providing services to others. You're going to have lots of visitors, and you're also going to be experiencing space travel. And this is interdimensionally, this is etherically, this is astral. This is also higher than astral. This is more so like a light body traveling. Having to do with like bilocation, things like that, upon sleeping, upon awakening, during meditation. You're going to have a discovery of a whole new dimension that you are going to come across, and you're going to be feeling enchantment and entrainment. And I didn't know what this word even meant, and it's having to do with lining up synchronicities to music and how humans and non-humans synchronize different rhythms and energy flows with music. So I will post that definition as well. So that is for now through 2020. We're going to get into your reading. I am going to pull a spread here, and we're going to pull from a few different decks. So this is for the Pleiadians specifically. What am I getting for the Pleiadians for the month of December? What do the Pleiadians need to know? Okay, because the color signatures of Pleiadians are ultimately like pink tones and hues, varying in signatures from like orangey pinkish peaches to more of an totality of essence pink, normal pink, all the way through to the purple frequency signature. So I am hearing working with rose quartz and amethyst for you Pleiadians will be very beneficial, and also lapis lazuli. To get your point across clearly and accurately, this card just was a jumper. So I've never pulled that card before, so that's really exciting. I don't think I have anyways. Oh yes, I have. Any other messages for the Pleiadians? No, stop here. Okay. I'm going to also pull some tarot clarifiers. And we're going to shuffle these guys because they need shuffled. Some of you this past year, well, you saw those fly out, right? That was actually the one that I just saw. You've been, wow. Some of you guys felt like under attack this past year on a bunch of different like levels. Either from other people, from your own self, like your own mind, your own limiting beliefs, your own programming, negative. Like I would say not even negative, just like the shadow programming, lower vibrational programming. But yeah, I definitely see you coming out of this because that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, thank you. That was fast. Okay, so let's start out here. Let's take a look and see what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a lot of like battle wounds and a lot of people kind of just scorning your energy in a way. Okay, so we have 2 of Summer, and it says falling in love or making a serious commitment to somebody, or forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. It's saying don't give up, your relationship can be healed. So this could be the relationship with yourself or with others in general. I'm hearing in general with others. This is a vibrational frequency thing. This is a vibrational frequency thing, but I'm seeing a lot of mending when it comes to relationships with yourself and relationships with others, because you were kind of under attack here. You were kind of blindsided and like almost like under attack by people you would least suspect to be this like lioness energy. You expected this person to be more of like a gentle, like a gentle natured person, but here they are this like, I don't know, this lower vibrational kind of out to get you energy. But I also see some of you falling in love or making a serious commitment either to someone or to a practice that you're going to be implementing coming 2020. I really see you implementing like a crystal practice where you're working more with your crystals, where you're relying more on your crystals to fulfill different spaces where you are feeling empty, or to help you heal these wounds that you accumulated from either these people or these specific energy signatures, or even your own negative mind loops. And your crystals are going to really help you out of this. And I see you really coming into a relationship with your crystals. So maybe perhaps that's what this is all about. And really understanding the vibration and frequency that they hold, and that there's actually like beings inside of them that are part of almost who you are and your guides, and they're here to help heal you. And so you're going to be learning how to work with them more, and they're going to be fulfilling a spot where you don't necessarily need filled, because you're going to be doing this and implementing this on your own, but you're going to be working with them more, and they're going to be able to provide you more healing than you've received from them in the past, because you are growing the relationship with them, is what I'm getting. Okay, then we have strength in the reverse. And this is the lion energy. This is asking you to have more strength because you are divinely strong, especially with master number 11. I also see you manifesting lots of things of the pure energies because you've overcome all these trials and tribulations. There were people that were just seriously just making your life so much more miserable and so much more harder. This could have even been yourself making your life so much harder or more miserable than it had to be, but you're finding your own grace, you're finding your own inner strength when it comes to overcoming these challenges, either that you've put in front of yourself or other people have. You're finding the power in kindness and in forgiveness. And I can't make this up because we have forgiveness here. Forgiveness and the resolution. Let's just say forgiveness is the resolution of your problem, because here it is. You find your power in kindness and forgiveness. And this is the resolution to your problem. It's time to embrace how truly wonderful you are. This is your time. This is your time to shine. Despite all that has happened, this is making you even that much more appreciative to the energy signature that you are, because you are of the pure, strong energy signature, the pure love signature, the pure signature of kindness and forgiveness. Because you hold these high dimensional frequencies, you are this, but you're not believing that you are. But I feel like you will be tapping more into this. Just upon hearing me tell you this is activating a signature of energy within your being right now that's going to really take note of this, write this down, and be able to tap into this, because your power does come from kindness and forgiveness, and your power comes from embracing how wonderful you actually are, and by understanding the strength that you have, because you have overcome all these things. So if you don't believe that you do, well, it's right here in the cards. You do hold this strength. It's like, if this was you before, okay, with the lion attacking you, and this is you now, like just like owning that lion and just being like, you are a part of who I am. The strength aspect of you is a part that I'm integrating right now, but I'm still of this pure light energy. So it's almost like learning how to transmute these attacks and lower energies that, or like negative like mindset loopholes that you were in, and you're learning how to transmute these into a pure light consciousness energy, and you're gaining strength and confidence from doing this. Okay. Then we have 9 of Spring in the reverse, and this says, protect the fruits of your labors. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. Okay, so this is just like really taking note and protecting the things that you do. And just being smart, like just planning ahead or doing something and then saving it, so that way you don't have the possibility of losing it. Just preparing for possible challenges that could lie ahead. This will really serve you well. And this is also like getting into the frequency of connecting with Gaia in a way that we're kind of closed off from it right now. Like if you're living at anywhere where it's, winter time, it's hard to connect with Gaia when you're not. So it's asking you to keep plants in your house. I'm hearing certain flowers will really serve you well, certain plants, and actually growing a relationship with your plants as well. So you're growing relationships here with things that you didn't think had etheric energy signatures, unless you are aware of that already. But if you weren't aware, they do. And so you are growing relationships with these things. Also, something that will serve you very, very well, which I actually just realized just now, is there's a thing that basically measures the frequency of a sunflower, and people figured out with technology how to set up a device where it connects to the sunflower, and then the sunflower outputs the frequency music energy. And I want you to listen to that signature frequency, because that's going to help you in the months where we have no sun, because the natural essence of the sun flows through that frequency, and so you'll still be receiving sun through that specific frequency. And you're going to appreciate it also that much more by letting the music and their frequency flow through to you. I also see you appreciating your higher self a lot more. I see you very guarded in your essence and your flow, but I feel like the shield's coming down a little bit for that. I feel like you are setting boundaries where boundaries are needed to be set. But I also see you almost cheersing the gods here in a way. I feel like you are realizing the beauty in all things when it comes to nature, realizing that we're in all things because we are an extension of Source and God, and you're really like just choosing that. You're realizing the essence and the flow of yourself, And I feel like you're just feeling very appreciative for all the gifts that have bestowed to you. And you're very protective of how far you've come and the labors that you've worked on thus far. So it is telling you to prepare or protect what you've made thus far and just be smart about it. But I do see you doing that sunflower frequency, and that's going to be very beneficial for you. That'll help like fill up your cup as well, is what I'm hearing. Then we have Princess of Winter in the reverse. And this is saying information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness, an indigo child or adult. So you could be an indigo, either child or adult. It's just telling you to speak your truth with kindness and compassion. Because you are very inquisitive, you're truthful, you're realistic, and undiplomatic at times. So it's just telling you to wear your, harder around the edges to try to like soften those and not go against your nature in doing so, but just be mindful of who you're sharing your opinions with. Be compassionate with who you're sharing your opinions with. Not that their opinion of you is any of your business, but it's just telling you to be mindful. Because, sometimes things are difficult for you to hear. And so sometimes when you speak so bluntly to others, you don't know what they're going through silently, what battles they're fighting silently on their own. And so just be careful and mindful when you're speaking your truth to other people, is basically what I'm hearing. I am hearing that like once you start doing this, you're going to view things in a different light. You are going to also be contacting your spirit guides more. You're also going to be having Kundalini awakenings during this month of December because it's a very powerful portal. All the planets are aligned right now or going into alignment. And also you are having this like rebirth energy with the Phoenix here. So there's a lot that you're taking hold of. A lot of you might also be angels because I am seeing the wings there. A lot of you connect with animals and insects on a very deep etheric level, also plants, which is why I'm hearing having plants in your house during the months of winter time will be very beneficial to you because you're taking care of something outside of yourself, which is helping you see things in a whole new light, especially with your crystals and your plants. And just be mindful when communicating your truths with others. Okay, so we have 6 of Summer. And this says children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they actually occurred. So I feel like you're really taking back your power towards the end of December or even starting now. This is very divine. This is in alignment with what was supposed to happen. And you're really tapping into your inner child nature. You're really tapping into playing more, to getting creative more, and look, there's a daisy there. So a lot having to do with flowers. Flowers are very high frequency, by the way, and you're tapping into the flowers is what I'm hearing. Tapping into the flowers and the essences and the frequencies that they hold. And you're learning about these. Also, you're educating yourself on these. You're learning that God is in all things. See with the G on the tree, I don't know if you can see that carved in there. That's a G. So that's like the higher self, the God essence, realizing that it's in all things in nature. I see you getting grounded more, whether it's in your house or outside if you're able to be outside, depending on your location. I also see a lot of elemental energies around you, lots of like fairy, angel, dwarf, gnomes, elves, that kind of thing, like surrounding you. So you are able to tap into those frequencies as well when you are getting creative. And I really see you working on a lot of different creative pursuits. I see you going up the ladder when it comes to knowledge with technologies and learning how to implement these things, taking the steps, your next steps to implement these things. I also see you sharing ideas with the world, and you're giddy like a kid because you know how amazing these things actually are and you're bringing them to fruition. So there could be like a return of people from your past, but you just kind of know they're in your past for a reason. Don't get caught up in the past is basically all it's saying. Don't like think of someone as they were so good, because your mind automatically goes to remembering someone as if they were so good, but you ended things, or things ended for a reason. You know, the universe had better plans for you, so it's just realizing that. And you're just, either you're working with children or you're remembering things from your childhood. Still don't dwell on the past, but it is important to bring in and unify different aspects from your childhood, the ones that made you joyful and feel bliss. Because when you tap into those frequencies, it automatically brings all the beauty around you, such as these flowers and the right people and the right opportunities, and just realizing that your consciousness is so vast that it is literally in all things, and it helps you appreciate people that much more. It helps you appreciate animals that much more, the elementals, the flowers, the trees, everything. And you're really coming into your own emperor, your own leadership here with the Emperor, your own encompassing confidence here with this card. You're taking your stance, you're taking your throne, and you're implementing the stuff that you want. And so that's really, really exciting. Whew. Okay, very intense energies. Okay, and it's letting you know, like, this goes with the slow and steady here. It's so funny. This goes with the slow and steady, and is this not your card? Like, look, it's the same color signatures. But it says, you know how I channeled the turtle energy, slow and steady wins the race. Well, it says take a break. This is a life's work that you're doing, that you're learning how to do. This is not just a season of this. And it's saying get off the treadmill. So stop like being on the hamster wheel of constantly going. Even just with your mind, but also with your work. You have to integrate play with this, which is why it's important. This is why you got the child card, because you have to implement, you have to balance these things. Balance childhood play with your work, because you're thinking too much that it's like, oh, it needs to get done this coming year. It's going to take longer than that, okay? But you are taking the steps towards this, and you are receiving a lot of manifestation from this, a lot of abundance. So don't worry so much, and don't think you have to like overkill it or overwork yourself, because this is your life's work. It's going to keep progressing. It's going to keep getting better and better. It's going to keep getting more diverse or either more aligned with one sole thing. But I see you doing many things, so you are taking advantage of this, but it is important to balance out both work and play. So slow and steady wins the race here. You might want to watch my Mintaken reading that will be up soon, because I did almost just get the Mintaken card upon splitting the deck. So I feel like some of those energies and frequencies will be aligned with you as well. Okay. So along with this take a break card, perhaps take a break before you go into this like life's work and really like plan things out is what I'm getting, especially with that planning card. But also when you're doing this, it's like the balance is so key here. It's all about the balance. So how can you mother yourself better? How can you tap into the frequency of that mother, that star mother energy? How can you mother yourself? Like how you mother your flowers or your plants, because this is really teaching you fundamentally how to look out for things outside of yourself. And by taking care of these things, you're learning how to take better care of yourself. Even when it comes to like children too, when you take better care of children or tap into the energy of how you take care of your own children or other people's children, or other people's pets, or how you take care of your own pets. You get it. How can you do this for yourself? Tap into that frequency and write down some ways on how you can really show yourself more self-love and appreciation and that mothering energy. Okay, and it doesn't have to be perfect. as long as it's in a loving manner and you're learning how to bring balance to your life and how to bring that love, that unconditional love to yourself. Because I hear like a lot of you are just too hard on yourself. So it's just calling back that mothering energy. And I do see you implementing this more and more now that you're aware of it. You are getting headway on and learning how to do this better for yourself. And I feel like this is for all starseeds too, not just you guys. Okay. But you are going to be learning how to take breaks and how to mother yourself better, along with working hard and playing hard. We have Pillar of Light in the reverse. Oh, this card. But it's got such a huge like meaning to it, energy signature, like on so many different levels. Pillar of Light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Okay, so this is letting you know you are actually very powerful. Your vibration is rising, even though you feel like it's not right now. It is. You are just simply in a waiting period. You're like in this bubble right now, waiting to emerge and shoot out like the rainbow shooting out of here. Like you're shooting through a portal and you're going to be showing like the true beauty of who you are. See the angel wings again, in alliance with the sun, like shooting through the sun. You got support on either side of you, above and below you, on all spectrums. And we have the sea creatures here with the dolphins. I really recommend listening to a dolphin meditation because their sonar and their noises are of a certain frequency that awakens Lemurian consciousness. And I do feel like we are going into that Lemurian consciousness awakening, and this will be very beneficial to you. It'll actually give you some like codes and understanding as to what we're going to be embarking upon and what you're going to be embarking upon. But your vibration is rising and you are the oracle. You are this person of power. You are this person of light. Your vibration is getting higher and higher, and you're learning more about yourself, and you're really coming into your own. A lot of you are angels. A lot of you are, and a lot of you hold like Mintakan energy, especially with the rainbow here and the dolphins. So I'm really hearing like to listen to the Mintakan reading as well, because there will be different like codes and different messages in there that you'll really benefit from hearings. And I'm also going to be doing like activations at the end of each of these readings for this coming month in all these videos. So that will also help you. Okay, I'm going to pull one last card here for the Pleiadians. This is my galactic deck of light. Also, when it comes to your creations, don't think twice. Don't think twice. Don't think twice about it. If it's something that you want to create and you want to share with the world, don't second guess yourself. Go with that initial gut perspective and write it down right away. And then act on it within 24 to 72 hours. And that's when it will become that much more potent. That's when you can receive the most abundance from that specific creation, because it's so newly created that it just acquires that amount of frequency to create it. And then that frequency is felt by others, and they want to experience it. And why wouldn't they? I just want to get one card here, please, for the Pleiadian energy signature for December. Please, the best message for the Pleiadians. Transparency. And look, there's the lock here. So you're like figuring out your own key. Figuring out your own lock and key. Okay, transparency. So the qualities are identification. Actor. And what's so funny about this actor, when you want to create things, like it's okay to act as if you already have it, because technically you do. So that acting as if technique will serve you here. I'm just letting you know that. So we have identification, actor, exploration of new roles, undefining of the self. So this says, welcome, divine child, to the mystery of transparency, the freedom from definition. Step into your transparent self. Discover and celebrate the divine child. I cannot make this up. When you pull the childhood card and you're tapping into your divine child. So discover and celebrate the divine child, the adventurer, the actor who is free to explore or play any part at any moment without attachment to it. The divine child is freed from definitions, yet has all the keys to the costume closet. Look at how much you identify with the roles that you play. With awareness, try on unfamiliar roles that life presents for you teaching. Explore the roles you avoid or resist. Let your magical child be serious, depressed, angry, stuck, or confused. Explore old identification and undefine yourself. Being receptive to all possibilities creates an open doorway to transparency, in which you respond in the moment from a position of trust in the divine. So like going with the flow and trusting and putting on different costumes in a way, and like figuring out what you can transmute and what you can play with. Through transparency, a kind of immunity is created that allows you to be non-identified with your experience, transparent to the purposes of the light, which you are that pillar of light. Then the projections of others will move through you without your personalizing them into emotional reactions, such as hurt feelings. So you're really learning how to transmute here, different energies. Remember, when you find yourself reacting, you are simply being shown that you are identified with. Your actor is also being given a focus to explore and transform the roles and masks in your costume closet. Reinvent yourself. Recognize that you are an actor in a cosmic play. I love that. See the ego and the world in which you once believed you were trapped was only a mirage, just one more character in another play with actors who had forgotten that they were in a play. The art of acting is the art of transmutation. A shaman has learned to act like a jaguar by modifying his or her perceptions to match the feeling of a jaguar, thus changing the assemblage points of their reality. They have become transparent. In your transparency, there is nothing to do, nothing to know. You simply are. In transparency, worlds are created. Aurora. So in transparency, worlds are created. And I also got... what did I get for you? Discovery of a whole new dimension. Discovery of a whole new dimension. So, and being enchanted by that. So yeah, you're learning a lot and you're transmuting a lot. I'm gonna pull an abundance card for you Pleiadians. And this will complete your reading. And then I'm gonna be doing a light language activation at the end of this. So stay tuned for that. Abundance mindset. So if you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. Your chakras are coming into alignment as well. Like that pillar of light is just shooting through you and you're just coming into alignment. We're going to pull one more abundance card, just one more. Okay, well, I guess we're getting two. So we have unlimited ideas, which is what I also got in the cards before. It says your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas, guaranteed to bring you blessings. All you need to do is to take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition, which I said in, 24 to 72 hours is like the most potent time to work with God's source energy of creation, of the creator. So you are going to be implementing these unlimited ideas, and it is telling you to take action on them because they're going to bring you abundance. And then it says face your financial fears. It says when you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you in fact have nothing to fear, and that every single person has struggled with and released these self-doubts as well. And you have angelic forces with you, and it is letting you know to tap into your inner child here to transmute those fears. All right, and then to end your reading, I have a few abundance sigils that I'm going to show you to help you with your abundance for this month of December. So you can pause the video at your leisure and gaze upon these, because these are very activating and they will help you bring abundance as well. These are my favorite sigils that I've made because they really do work. All right, so I'm going to get into the light language activation, and I really hope you enjoyed your portion of the reading, and let's get into the activation for you Pleiadians. Hi guys, welcome to the activation portion of your reading. So this one is going to be for the Pleiadians. I'm going to be working with rose quartz. I'm going to channel and see what comes through. Ishkmaya at Aishkidihia at Aishkidihia at Askma Hait Aishkidihia Maya at Aishkidihia Skada Haishkidihia Iskmaya Ashkidihiat Ishkmaya Ashkidihiat Ishkmaya Ashkidihiat 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 Iskmaya at Aishkidihia Iskmaya at Aishkidihia Isk at Aishkidihiat Aishkidihia Maya Askanahai Ua isk ea et eskia shkidihia skaya haya 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 isk maya at aisk e uro ot ashkidihiat ashkidi isk maya at aishkuruhut ashkidihiat maya at ashkidi isk maya at ashkidihia maya at ashkidihi isk maya at ashkidihiat ashkidihiat ashkidihia isk maya u alate ashkidihia maya at ashkidihia maya at ashkidihia isk maya at ashkulu isk maya at ashkidi iskaya at ashkidi ut ashkidihit ashkidihi at isk maya at ashkidi isna at ashkulu ut ashkidihiat. So that completes the Pleiadian activation. Thank you guys so much for taking in those light codes and integrating them into your being. And I really appreciate all the new subscribers and all the ones that have stuck with me since the beginning. I love you all so very much. And I just wanted to let you know that I am actually extending my 20% off sale on all of my readings through till the end of December. So I thought that would be really helpful for you guys during these holidays. And so if anyone's interested in booking a session with me or a reading and you're drawn to my energy signature and my energy frequency, I would love and be honored to work with you and to help evolve your soul. I offer starseed readings, I offer regular personal readings, I offer light language activations, I offer light being drawings of your actual guides, I offer light language drawings. I also offer light language songs, so if you wanted me to channel a light language song for you, that's also a new thing that I'm implementing on my page. So I will leave the links down below and to my Etsy shop, so if you're interested in booking a reading with me or anything that I mentioned, also my timeless readings and starseed origins will be on there as well. And everything pretty much is 20% off except some of the newer things that I've implemented on there. So I would be honored to work with you, so definitely consider it, and all in divine timing. I love you all so much, and namaste. Thank you so much for watching this reading and taking the time for yourself to get activated as well with the light language. I wish you nothing but the best, Pleiadians, for the month of December, and I hope you have a wonderful month ahead of you and lots of abundance coming your way, which I know you will. Take care, Pleiadians, and I love you so much. Bye.